YouTube channel. So in today's video, I will be doing another beginner's Bible video, and this time it will be Noah's Ark, Genesis 6 through 9. So like I did in my previous beginner's Bible video, I will be using highlighters to mark important words or phrases, and any new words that came up in Noah's Ark, because this is my, hang on, let me see. So this would be my my fourth time doing this. So there might be some new words, and if there aren't, that's okay. So without further ado, let's get into reading Noah's Ark out of the Beginner's Bible. So let's get into reading page 26. After Adam and Eve left the garden, many people were born. The people kept doing bad things, and they forgot about God. That's page 26, and now we're going on to page 27. Except Noah. Noah loved God. So I am going to highlight Noah because Noah is a new name that we have not heard in this Bible yet. So new words is going to be in blue. So Noah, and I'm going to highlight loved God in green because that's just something we should all do. Noah, especially Noah loved God. So now we know that Noah is a good person, and he loves God, and he believes in him. So now let's go on to page 28. Sorry if you can't see the pictures very well. Yeah. Okay, page 28. God was sad that everyone but Noah forgot about him. He told Noah about his plan to start over. Make yourself an ark, God said. Here's how. So Noah and his family began working on the ark. So here, since everyone is losing their faith in God, God is not liking that, so he's having someone else help him spread the word to start believing in him again. So here I'm going to highlight the ark. Where was that word? Oh, here. Wait, hang on. The ark, because that is a new word that we have not heard besides the title, and now we're figuring out what it is and what it will do to support God and show that he loves God. So here I'm going to highlight Noah and his family began to work on the ark, because here they are starting to build the ark, and you want to see how they are really helping and really support the Lord and want to obey and show him their love for him. So I'm going to highlight God, because I'm going to highlight God, all gods in pink, because God is just a word that we should hear lots in this Bible, and it's good. I think that is it for this page 28. Or here, like he said, he's making a plan, and right here you can see this is his plan to have start having everybody believe in him. So now let's go on to page 29. When it was done, God said, "Take your family and two of every animal into the ark." Animals creeped, crawled, hopped, and galloped onto Noah's new boat. So I'm going to highlight God again in pink. And these are new things that we learned that animals do. So I'm going to highlight creeped, crawled, hopped, and galloped. And Noah is now taking all those animals with him, so that this is going to help him with the ark. It's part of God's plan. So now let's go into page 30. After everyone was inside, the rain began to fall, and fall, and fall. The ark rocked this way and the way on the rising water. I don't think there's much to highlight in this one. I'll just highlight ark again because that's still a new word to us. We have not seen what it looks like. Let's go on to page 31. Finally, the rain stopped. Water covered everything. Everyone inside the ark was safe. Noah and his family were very happy. Okay, so this is the ark here in this picture. This is what the ark looks like. Yeah. So now let's go on to page 32. One day, Noah sent a dove to find land, and it flew and flew, but never found any. So it came back. One week later, Noah sent the dove out again. This time, it brought him an olive leaf. Noah cheered. It must have found land. So I'm going to highlight the word dove because that is a bird. I'm sure we all know that. A dove is a bird. And here he is telling him to find land. And I guess an olive leaf is a sign that there is land somewhere because an olive leaf is part of a tree. So that means that a tree is resting on grass, which means there's land. So let's go on to page 33. The ark finally came to rest on the top of the mountain. God told Noah to leave the ark. Noah and his family praised God. God put a beautiful rainbow in the sky. It was a sign of his promise to never flood the whole earth again. Okay, so now I'm going to highlight again the word God in pink. All of them, there are lots. There are 3. So, and this is what God is telling Noah to do. So I'm going to highlight that in green because this is something that God wants Noah to do. As it says, to leave the ark. And that is it for this. And God's promise that he will never flood the earth again. And he put a beautiful rainbow in the sky to tell everyone that. So now we are on the tall tower and this is Genesis 11. So since this one is very short, is 1, 2. It is only 5 pages, so I will read this one to you guys. And like I did in the Noah's Ark, I will be doing the same thing in this one. I will be highlighting and doing everything that is necessary to this chapter of Genesis. So let's get reading the tall tower. After the flood, everyone spoke the same language. One word meant hello, one word meant mom, and one word meant dad. So like today, there are many languages: French, Spanish, Japanese, Chinese, all those languages. Here they were only speaking one language, and that was just due to the flood, I guess. So everyone spoke one language, and like they were saying, hello, mom and dad, those were the only words people used to say hi and call their mom and dad. So I'm going to highlight hello, mom and dad, because these are just the only words they used in this period of time. So now let's go on to page 35. The people said, if we work together, we can do anything. Let's build a tower that goes all the way up to heaven. Then everyone will see how great we are. So I'm going to highlight, if we work together, we can do anything, because that is the kind of positivity we have to have, that we can do anything, especially if God helps us out. And if he's here with us, we can do anything we put our mind to. And I'm just going to highlight the word heaven. I'm going to do that in yellow. So let's go on to page 36. The people worked on their tower. They built it taller and taller. They began to brag. God did not like the way they were acting. It was as if they no longer needed him. So, yes, they were trying to build a very tall tower to do good things, to be able to see, but God does not like when people brag, because that is just a way to make someone feel bad, and that means that they are just thinking too high of themselves and that they are better than everybody else, and that is not the case here. Anyone can do this, but I'm going to highlight the words now like I did before. I think I highlighted God in pink. Highlighting God in pink. So I'm going to highlight God did not like the way they were acting, and I'm going to highlight the word brag, because that is what they were doing. They were bragging, and that's what God is saying, that he does not like bragging. So now let's go on to page 37, which is the very last. No, it's not. So God mixed up their language. When they tried to talk each other, it sounded like babble. Everyone was confused. So this is their punishment that God is showing them, and that is why you do not brag. God can punish you in any way. And like I said in the beginning, how they were only talking one language, now they're all talking different, so they can't communicate and say how to help each other and what to do. So I'm going to highlight all the words now. God in pink. Whoops, I did it in green. God in pink. I'm going to highlight babble, because that's what it sounded like to all of them. And I'm going to highlight mixed up their language, because that was his punishment. And I'm actually going to take a pen really quick and underline this and say, right here I'm going to say punishment for bragging. So that's the punishment. So I'm going to highlight the word confused, because they were confused. All of them were confused because of the language. Now let's move on to the last page. Sorry for me moving it. This is what I highlighted in case you didn't see it. Punishment for bragging. Okay, so now let's read the last page. Then God scattered the people all over the earth. They had to stop building their tower. From then on, the tower was called Babel. And like I said, God made them all talk different language, which sounded like Babel, and that is why they called the tower Babel, because they were talking Babel to each other. So now I'm going to highlight God. I keep wanting to highlight it in green. Why? Highlight God. Is that right? God, and he scattered all the people all over the earth so that they could not finish building the tower. So I'm going to also highlight scatter the people all over the earth. I'm going to highlight the word stop in yellow, because that's just what they had to do, because they could not finish building it, because this is not a one-man job. This is something that many people need to help out with. You cannot do this on your own, or no, you just can't. So that is why you should not brag. This is a good lesson about bragging. So now that is all I have for you guys today. I hope you guys enjoyed these 2 lessons out of the Beginner's Bible. I hope this helped you, and I hope that this was a good way to send messages to you guys, all the kids. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe if you have not already, and look out for this new video. It will be Genesis 12 through 17. So this one should be a pretty decently long video, so I should probably only have to do 1 lesson, but if I decide to do 2, I will do 2. So the next one will be a new home. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please subscribe, like, and comment down below anything you guys want me to do out of this Bible or in the Aspire Bible, or anything that you guys want me to do. And that is all I have for you guys today. So I'll see you in my next video. Bye.